What's up, spectators? Welcome back to an episode of Ace Attorney Investigations 2. Last time, let's think, we had a touching moment where John was informed that his father was actually President Huang. But now we're trying to go over the facts from the SS5 incident and trying to piece it all back together. We just presented, Lang was claiming that if Cameron hadn't been there, there would have been no murder, but we're saying that it doesn't matter because there was mystery blood already at the scene. And I hypothesized at the end of the last video that what had actually happened was Cameron took a photo of a murder happening, and that's why they staged the hostage photo. If the eyewitness Cameron had not been there, no murder would have taken place. Is that really the case? The criminal's goal was only to kidnap the president. If there were no witnesses, there would have been no need to commit murder, right? And what if Cameron wasn't the only one who was murdered? There was a large bloodstain near the flower beds, but Cameron was murdered near the snowman, ergo this bloodstain could not have belonged to Cameron. Someone else's blood was spilled, and quite a vast amount of that. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, do you have any idea what you're saying? I do. It's hard to believe, but that is what the evidence indicates. On that night 12 years ago, there were 2 murders. Are you saying that the other murder was covered up? Just who the heck could have been killed? Isn't that the million-dollar question? I don't know. A murder that was cleverly concealed, all traces of it were erased. And the incident itself was completely deleted from the case files. But there's one thing. One piece of evidence that still remains intact after 12 years. This piece of evidence shows that something happened that night. Is it the forged photo? Where's the forged photo?
Take that!
Oh, no. Oh, evidence that shows what actually... Okay, you know what? Yes, we do have something like that, because there's an eyewitness. The child who drew the drawing was an eyewitness to what actually happened. I need to get to that evidence. Stop. Okay. Where are you, buddy?
Take that!
The other murder incident... Other murder incident was buried in the dark by Blaze. But there's still one piece of evidence that remains. Agent Lang. It survived by your father's hands. My old man, you say? Please recall. There was one more thing that was hidden along with the traces of the murder. And that is the existence of the boy who caused the fire. Why did Blaze make the boy disappear? It's because he saw something that he wasn't supposed to see. Everything is drawn in this picture. The drawing my old man had. The person drawn on the right is most likely the president. The Mozilla doll's also drawn near him. And the person standing opposite him is... Alright, Doggin, where are you?
Take that!
A man with a knife and a large black dog. He is none other than Sirhan Doggin. The assassin? Why would an assassin appear before a president? The answer is clear. Indeed, what occurred that night on the orphanage grounds 12 years ago was not a kidnapping. It was a presidential assassination. Howluzawza! Then Miss Rowland and Mr. Blaze were... Yes, the two were likely partners in crime. One furnished the orphanage to use as the scene of the incident, and the other covered up the young boy's testimony. It's likely that Mr. Cameron was murdered because he witnessed the assassination itself. After all, the kidnapping never actually happened. Stop messing around! You're saying that the president was assassinated 12 years ago. We just found his body today. He's been alive up until now. That's right, I mean, we met him ourselves. If the president was assassinated 12 years ago, and the president's body was found today, that would imply there were 2 presidents. And that can't be right. Right, guys? There can't be two presidents, right? One couldn't possibly be a body double, right? Shame on you guys. I had a theory, and at the very beginning of the first case, I mistakenly mistook it as a fact, and I went along with it, and lots of people made very darn sure to get that out of my head. When I'm flustered, I have a hard time speaking, but you know what I'm trying to say. Are you sure about that? There's the possibility. That's right. Up until now, I've been getting a strange feeling from the president. Even so, I still respect the man. Shangfa is a small country, but he carried the nation with his strength. The image of President Huang that Agent Lang described. You're wrong. He revealed his true form. Differs far too greatly from the President Huang we knew. It's as if they were two entirely different people. If there were in fact two Zhengfa presidents, exactly how would such a scenario be possible? You know what sucks? What sucks is the fact that I made this assumption in the very beginning, and I stuck with it for so long that this was supposed to be a big reveal. Like, whoa, a president had a double. But because I held on to that belief for so long originally, that it feels like I obviously didn't know, but it feels like I knew. You know what I'm saying? One of them was a body double. If we were to assume that one of them was a body double, wouldn't it be possible then? A body double? President Huang possessed immense power and authority in Zhengfa. I'm sure there were those who envied his position and made attempts on his life. Yes, just as he was attacked a few days ago at Gourd Lake. It's true there were those who sought Huang's life from time to time, but I can't easily believe there were two presidents. Well, apparently I sure could. At least not without any evidence. Do I have evidence that proves there were two presidents? Wait, do I? Well, what? Do I? What's the... Is it the forged photo? Wait. What's the evidence I'm looking for here? Do I have evidence that proves there were two presidents? Cameron's photo?
Take that!
If you look at... No, okay. Well, they sometimes give you a clue when you're wrong. Hold on, I'm gonna skim here and see if there's something useful. I highly doubt Lang Shi's gonna say anything useful. Yep, that doesn't mean anything for me. Alright, oh, wait. Oh, here we go. If only we knew that the president was in two different places at the same time. Two different places at the same time. Let's look at the evidence and reorganize the incident again. Okay, hold on. Okay. Alright. Okay, I got it. Alright. Evidence from 12 years ago showing that he couldn't have been at the orphanage. Where are we gonna find that? Hold on. Okay, no. Pointless, 51st floor. No, this is current. We need past data, past information. Concrete is broken, ground beneath them is exposed. Place to get the ransom money. No. Wait. 12 years ago? Oh, first new review. No. Combination lock, pointless. New. We need old. Nope, we need old. No. Wait. No, that's too new. Lawless testimony, irrelevant. Practice studio, irrelevant. No. Gone. Nope, that's IS7. Don't need that. Report on Nightly's connection with Doggin. Official one in the blaze. Maybe! Connection between Nightly and Doggin. Doggin's chess partner. That thing he laid to rest in front of you of the flower bed 12 years ago. You simply must retrieve it. No. Relevant to the case 12 years ago, but not to this specific piece of evidence we're looking for. Nicole's tape recorder. A recording. No. Oh, what is it? Found on top of the body. John, no. SS5, 12 years ago, president was kidnapped, witness was killed. Okay. President was kidnapped February 10th, 12 years ago. They wanted $100 million. Died long confirmed at the evening of the hits. This is it. This is it. Dai Long Lang confirmed that on the evening of the incident, the president was at the Zhangfa embassy until midnight. And remember, when I showed you the child's drawing earlier, that happened at midnight. That's the evidence. Appointment. President had an appointment at midnight in the courtyard. Okay, that's it. These two pieces of evidence work. There was supposed to be a meeting at midnight. They did have the meeting at midnight based on the child's drawing, but Lang's father said he was at the embassy until midnight. Boom! Has Agent Lang not noticed this contradiction? Or has he not noticed it but can't admit it? What is it, Mr. Prosecutor? Don't shout something out only to suddenly clam up. According to the recording on the doll, the president visited the orphanage at midnight. But that should not have been possible. Why's that? Why? Because at the time, the president should have been at the embassy. He was together with Agent Lang's father. So, Agent Lang, you really did notice. He was in two places at the same time, ergo, there must have been two presidents. Then which of the two was the real president on that day 12 years ago? Now the real president, wait, which of the two was revealed? The real president had to have been killed, right? Right? Because the president Lang is always talking about was honorable and strong, but the president we knew on the plane in the first case was a bit of a coward, so that had to be the double. The sort of fat guy. I mean, unless there are more doubles, but let's try not to assume that. That'll get really complicated fast. Most likely the one who died. Who contracted Dogged to murder Huang? In order to learn that, first, we must have a look at the evidence that we proved was false earlier. And the piece of evidence we know to be false is the photograph.
Take that!
The photo taken with Cameron's camera, that's fun to say, was taken after he was murdered. And he was murdered because he witnessed the presidential assassination. In other words, the photo must have been taken following the assassination. Given that, who is the president pictured in the fake photo? We must consider him to be the body. Oh! Wait. Wait. Are they trying to say the real president was there first at midnight, got killed, buried probably, then the body double also went to the orphanage and took the photo? I feel like that's what they're trying to say. In other words, the body double had the real president murdered and then took his place. This I didn't expect. I didn't think the body double was trying to off the real one. Patricia Rowland and Blaze must have cooperated in that plan.
Not so fast!
Hold it. Huang's body was never found. Just where could it have disappeared to? That's what he was trying to unbury. Blaze, the answer to that is already quite apparent. This is where the real president's body was. Is it the footprint or is it the flower bed? Footprint or flower bed?
Take that!
Okay. Last night there was something Blaze had to unearth with his own two hands. That item was not the ransom. It was something far more important. So Blaze unburied the real. Wow, this is maybe the most graphic thing I've read in this game. Someone digging up remains of a body. What you say? The bones from the body buried 12 years ago would have still remained. According to Mr. Powers, construction was to begin soon at this lot. That was the deadline, and that's when they would dig up the body. Both for the movie and retrieval of the body. The because they would have found the body when they started the construction. Ah, it's all coming together! Agent Lang, let us search the footprints that Blaze dug up. If the body was buried there, there'd be traces of it. Somebody call forensics. I have the results of the search. We found traces in the dirt that suggest a body was buried here. Like a skeleton? So it was Huang after all. We also recovered the skeletal remains that Blaze DeBeth dug up. They were in his home. In addition to the bone structure, the dental records and the bone fractures all match up. We can confirm that it was indeed President Huang. So, the real President Huang really was killed 12 years ago. The SS5 incident was a murder. Footprints data updated in my organizer. So, the SS5 incident was actually a murder incident. But there's, well, the SS5, yes, but it was originally a murder incident. You just didn't know it was a double murder, because Cameron's dead. Come on, Kay. But there's so much information, it's way too confusing. Indeed, let us take this opportunity to review the details of the case. What do you mean it's confusing? I mean, there was a meeting plan, a president was murdered. There was a photographer, he saw it, then he got offed. Boom, bing, bang, boom, it was buried. 12 years later, guy unearths the skeletal remains, takes it home. There you go, what do you got to review? First, the real president came to the orphanage. Well, both the presidents came to the orphanage. 12 years ago, the true President Huang visited the orphanage in order to meet his son. The footsteps in the snow that we thought belonged to Mr. Cameron were most likely made by the president at that time. Okay, size 11 shoes. President Huang was supposed to meet his son here. But the one who actually showed up was the assassin, Sirhan Dogan. He came here to meet his son, but was murdered instead. How horrible. A man like Dogan shows no mercy. Do not hesitate. And after that, the second tragedy occurred. You mean Mr. Cameron's... Wait a second. Who the heck murdered Cameron? Is it Patricia? You know what? I bet it's Patricia. Size 7 feet. Carried the body, dropped it off. Size 7 feet. That's why I think it's Patricia, not Blaze. You mean Mr. Cameron's murder? Indeed, Mr. Cameron saw the decisive moment. After the real president was killed by Dogan, his body was carried to the rear courtyard by the team of kidnappers. Mr. Cameron must have witnessed that moment from the orphanage entrance. Although he himself believed that he had actually witnessed a kidnapping. Furthermore, by this time, the body double, the body double killed Cameron, who had come to meet up with Blaze and Miss Rowland, was already standing behind Mr. Cameron. And then the witness to the incident, Mr. Cameron, was killed by the body double. So, was Mr. Cameron's corpse also carried by the body double? Yes, that seems likely. But there wasn't anything at the crime scene that looked like the body double's footprints. I've already figured out how we accomplished that. There's a piece of evidence that would have made it possible. What did the body double use to move the body without leaving any footprints? Something to carry a body. Something to carry a body? It's not... What? What did the body double use to move the body without... Oh, wait. Without leaving any footprints. I mean, I get... It didn't belong to Cameron. The shoes? No. The shoes? Right?
Take that!
It is the shoes. This is almost certainly how the body double carried Mr. Cameron's corpse. After Mr. Cameron was killed, the president's body double carried him into the middle of the garden. I suspect the body double is wearing the same shoes as the real president at the time. If he made sure to step precisely on top of the footprints left by the real president. Since the shoes were the same size, or same, exactly, there would only be one set of footprints left behind in the snow. I think I've got a pretty good grasp on the SS5 incident now. But there's still one thing I don't get. What's that? Why do they need to stage the abduction? Because Mr. Cameron witnessed the incident. He saw the president at the orphanage. He left behind witness testimony on Miss Crane's answering machine. Even Blaze couldn't make that disappear. Ergo, the body double needed a reason for the president to have been at the orphanage. And that's why they prepared the fake kidnapping charade. The people in the fake photo are the body double and most likely Patricia Rowland. The person in the coat is Miss Rowland. What makes you say that? The two would have had to leave. Wait, the two would have had to leave. Wait, try that again. Third time. The two would have to leave the orphanage in order to take the picture. Just like when he moved the body double. Whoa, okay. Moved the body, the double used the real president's footprints. So the second set of footprints must belong to the person in the coat. Indeed, we originally believed that those footprints belonged to Cameron's killer. They were size 7 footprints, too small for Blaze's feet. Thus, we can presume that the person playing the part of the kidnapper was Patricia Rowland. Hidden in the shadow of the presidential kidnapping was a presidential assassination. I see. So that's why my old man. Why he what? The old man must have realized that a murder had taken place. After all, he had the kid's drawing. But that picture was never presented as evidence. Your father likely took it from the young witness during the investigation and hid it. He had to have known that Huang was dead. But what if he had revealed that back then? Reveal the death of the president? The backbone of Zhengfa? It would have caused chaos. And that's why my old man took the secret to his grave. He even took the blame for the kidnapping, knowing that would be the fall of the House of Lang. So this is the truth that Agent Lang's father hid 12 years ago. And now it's all become clear. I feel like... Is that really the case, I wonder? I was gonna end the video right there, but hold on a second. Once we figure out who this is. Who's there? Wait, why is he out of prison? Why is Doggin out of prison? Oh. Sirhan Doggin! And Dog! Why are you here? You're gonna have to all find out why Sir Doggin's here tomorrow on the next episode. But I feel like this is a pretty natural stopping point, as close as we'll get to one. Alright then. Also, I'm pretty curious. What do you guys think about this reveal? Like, I can understand, it's a bit confusing to wrap your head around, and I do have a couple questions myself, like, why didn't they just... Well, I guess they tried to explain that, why they didn't bury Cameron's body because of the voicemail. I'm just curious what you guys thought of that. But, stay tuned for the next one, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye!